Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video. Hope you're all well. So today I kind of just wanted to be showing you guys a couple of easy teams that I've been using just to really quickly two-turn each Halloween boss. So you have obviously the Belmoth and the OG Demon. They're pretty much identical to the normal Demonic Beast, not Demonic Beast, the normal deathmatch bosses that we do have, except they don't work like normal death matches. So I did try Green Liz the first time I did this Belmoth, and it just didn't work because, yeah, they're not death matches, so those passives won't work on like Thonar and Liz. So I'll show you what I mean when I get into it. Just a quick kind of heads up, they have the same kind of gimmicks as they usually do. So for example, this Belmoth can't be damaged by anything that's not like an actual melee attack. And then the OG Demon has a part where the second phase, which I'll show you when we get there, you can only use ranged attacks to do damage. So I'll show you the two teams. They're pretty straightforward. I'll give you a couple of alternatives and stuff you can use instead. Let's jump into it. So first thing I'll do is cough. Now, I always use attack food for these just because it makes life easier. I have a few attack foods. You don't have to do it. It's just what I've been doing. So this is the team I've been using. Basically just a full human team in green. Right, this makes life really, really easy. Now, of course, if you don't have LR Escanor, I would recommend just probably using the one ultimate. You could also even use Barn if you want, but I don't think you can debuff. So, yeah, I mean, you can even use like Trader Melee and stuff if you really want to. Like LR Escanor pretty much just means that, you know, you have to use humans for the rest. If you don't, then you can pretty much change it up. So this one, I always recommend using the HP units and the green units. So this is by far my favorite team that I've been running. You just have Brunhild, Escanor, Green Arthur, and then obviously Alioni, right? These two are just a lot simpler, a lot easier to use. These guys all of these three all have melee attacks, and you pretty much just need an Escanor card and a Brunhild card, and you're good to go. So I have attack crit on Brunhild. I don't even know what gear I have on Escanor, actually. I think it's attack crit. I think I've been using attack crit on him. I've been doing it right. Yeah, I have. Arthur, and then just Alioni in the back. So Alioni is there just for the attack-related stat increase, so it's actually really helpful. So he is actually quite a decent unit for this. And then I just have full gear set, but I mean the other option as well you can do is there is a human attack card set. There you go. You can even do, where is it? Increase allies attack. So I'll probably put this on, to be honest, just because this makes life easier. And I'll show you how to do it. So it's really straightforward, to be honest. There's not much to show. Like I said, if you don't have LR Escanor, you can use the one ultimate. I think I'd probably recommend Brunhild, to be honest. She's just not really irreplaceable, but she's just really good for this. But like this will just be an easy two-turn. So just waste a few cards here. So I pretty much just always do these two, and then I'll just kind of throw away the cards that aren't going to do any damage. But as you can see, we're doing heaps of damage. I didn't even need that second card from Brunhild. I'm pretty sure that even one-shots, to be honest. And then this next turn, we're just going to use Escanor. Yeah, another thing you can use is obviously Roxy as well. A single target's good, but we're just going to do this. And we're done. So there we go, instantly done. So if you have LR Escanor, like I said, easy to use. If you don't, Roxy, any humans will work well with this team, or you can use alternatives. Yeah, so that's pretty much as simple as it gets, guys. Green Arthur is free from. Sorry, I got something stuck in my throat. Green Arthur is free from like the SSR draws. Alioni is an R unit. LR Escanor is obviously a little bit harder to get if you don't have him, and then your Brunhild's a free unit as well. So again, if you need to swap it out for the one ultimate, you can also use wherever she is, the crazy Roxy girl. There she is. She'll also give attack-related stats. What I should probably be doing actually is having her as a link. There we go. Rather than my L, but it doesn't really matter. So you could also, I mean, I don't really recommend using red units, but you can even get away with using that Levi potentially as well if you have Roxy in the team. I don't actually know if his counts as ranged attacks though, so just be careful. But honestly, this is just the simplest team to use. As you can see, it's super fast and it just one-shots them basically. Now for the OG Demon, the favorite team that I'm using at the moment is just a full Ragnarok team. I'm just using Tyr with Freya, and then Barn just for a bit of extra damage. Really don't need Barn. You could put in Skadi if you wanted to from Ragnarok. You could put in Red Gelder. Like, it doesn't really matter. Like, the main ones that you're using are these two. And if you have, to be honest, I'm not even really focused on tier for this, and I'll show you guys what I mean. I think I've got the unknown attack related stats here as well. So these guys just kind of carry me, to be honest. So I have Freya for the two twins. One, the AoE here is a ranged attack, and his cleave card is also a ranged attack, so it does well for the second phase. But I'll just jump in and show you guys. Now, the other options is you can always use Kizune, an attack boost to do the ranged attacks. Deanne won't work because it's not a death match, but like it's pretty easy, to be honest with you guys. Like, again, you don't even really need tier. These two will get the job done. So I'll show you what I mean. I'm literally just going to one shot with the flood card. My attack related stats, I'm at 39k on Freya with 50% crit chance and a heap of crit damage. So all I'm going to do is literally just this and save the AoE and the cleave card for this turn. There you go, 470k done. I'm really about to sneeze, and I hope I don't sneeze. And then so it has the evade. So this basically, when you have this appear, just like you do an OG demon, it means that evades all melee skills attacks. So this, that, all that won't work. So all I do is the cleave card, 2 AoEs just because we can, and then this to finish off. Now there is a damage cap on this phase, so it does its 40%? Yeah, 40%. So you just need 3 attacks and we're done. So that's 2 turning. So those are the 2 teams that I'm running at the moment, but I'll quickly give you guys an idea of some other teams you can run just to give you something different. Like I said, for this, if you wanted to, you could swap this around and you could run Kizune. So ideally, you always want to go for the right attribute, right? So I kind of want to stick to the strength attribute if I can. So again, you could even use Levi, right? But you could build it out with Kizune if you wanted to. You could use Levi. Like I was just saying, Skadi would also work. The Ragnarok team is really strong because there's obviously a lot of reds in the Ragnaroks as well. You could even use, is it Ram or Ram? Ram as well. But like I said, you could use Skadi. This is just kind of my favorite team. Instead of tier, you could put any of these units as well. But it just kind of works. It's fast. It gets the job done. So I'll swap this back to Barn. That's all I do. So it takes me 2 seconds. And then for this, again, like I said, you could bring Roxy up and put her on the team as well. Ideally, you're using HP units. You could still use Liz, especially if you have her Holy Relic, because she will still give the 50% attack-related stats, which is nice. You could maybe even swap her out for, the one LR Escanor, sorry, is what I'm trying to say instead, if you needed to. Like I said, bring Roxy out. Like, it really depends. Like, it's not that difficult, but if you can, these 2 teams will just allow you to basically just one-shot your way through each phase, 2 turn each of them, and away you go. So short video for you guys today, but I hope that helps. Let me know if you guys are using different teams, what else works. You can use rank ups, you can use Kizune. It really doesn't matter. They're pretty straightforward, but just make sure you still follow those guidelines that you have in the deathmatch, and you guys will be good to go. So I hope that helps, and as always, I will catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.